Hello, welcome to Todd Miller TV. Today is November of 2013, and I just pulled the new numbers from the MLS, so I'm going to do a market update today, and some very interesting slight change in the market. As most of you know who've been following my blog for the last couple years, we've talked about the inventory shrinking, and it's gone down to much less properties. But today, we actually have the most number of properties on the market that we've had in a long time. There's actually 9,500, so that's almost 10,000 properties available for purchase. That includes condos, townhomes, single-family residences, all in the southern Nevada, Clark County area. Okay, now it was down to like 5,000, so it's almost double. So you've heard people say, "Hey, the properties are going to flood the market," but that's not what this is. This is actually just the return to the normal market, and this is why. Okay. A normal market has about a 6-month inventory of homes. So in a normal market, if there are 3,000 home sales in a market, then there should be 18,000 houses on the market. That's normal. Our 9,500, and when you look at how many houses a month are selling in Las Vegas, in the last 30 days there have been 2,900. So that's almost 3,000 sales. So this 9,500 is really just a little more than 3 months of inventory. That's still low, and that still means prices are probably going to tend to rise. What's really surprising about this number is most of those houses on the market are not from banks and they're not from short sales. They're equity investors. Some of the people paid cash. And what some of this is some of it's profit taking because prices have gone up. People have decided to rebalance their portfolios. They're selling their real estate. Investors selling the property or somebody moving. But some of these are move-up buyers. And so this is what happens. Somebody who bought a house 2 or 3 years ago now has equity they didn't have. And they actually have enough equity to go buy another house and put more money down so that their payment is less. They're getting a better loan, 20% down kind of a thing. They'll pay PMI. So what they're doing is we're seeing the move-up buyer. They've returned to the market. So what they do is they put their house on the market, and then once they get an offer accepted, they go out and buy another house. So we've seen more homes come on the market, but this is a normal market. This is actually a normal, healthy market. This is what the market's supposed to do. So inventory is higher than it was, but it was really low. And now actually homes sit on the market for a reasonable amount of time before they get offers and sell. So I called this like at least 18 months ago on this blog, and I said the market's stabilized, the REO boom is over. We went through that down part of prices bottoming out and inventory going away, which caused prices to go up, but now prices are starting to level off and go back to that normal appreciation every year. And we're still well below where we were historically and where we probably should be right now. But these are encouraging numbers. 9,500 homes on the market means there's actually a decent amount of inventory to go out there and look. There's probably something for everybody in all price ranges. Still good deals for investors. And with 2,900 houses a month roughly that are being purchased through the MLS, that's not bad. Still 3 months of inventory is still on the low side, but we're not going to see a flood of properties. We've had the homeowner bill of rights and things like that are going to stop the massive amounts of foreclosures that people have said that are going to happen. And if you watch my other videos, I went in detail about this, where the total number of properties in the U.S. that are delinquent dropped by 1 million in the last year. It went from like 6.5 to 5.5 million. So, I called it. I stepped out on a limb 18 months ago and called it and said, REO boom is over. We're out of the woods for this potential. Some of these might be the hedge funds selling or securitizing and trying to move the money around. I don't know, but most of it's equity sellers. They own the properties without debt on them. So anyway, if I share that with you, that's interesting for update for November of 2013 here in Las Vegas. That is my update, and hope to see you on another video. Thanks.